Oh. Good morning. So obviously it's not Merriweather here, but I'm here. So good morning. Wait for people to arrive, I guess. I'm not all super sure how this works either, so it's gonna be good morning, Miss Childress. I'm also like a little bit morning congested, so this is not normally how I sound, but good morning, Ellen. I am awake. I am awake. The tribe unites once again. Good morning, Jan. And Miss Jennifer. Awesome. So I'm not quite as good at, just talking about whatever as my dad is. He's off doing classes with y'all too. Oh, Miss Kelly. Um, but I figured, I don't know, I just let y'all ask questions. I'm gonna kind of chill here for half an hour with y'all. And yes, it is Friday. Finally, almost to the weekend. Mr. Robert, I am his daughter, so this is Minnie Weather. Mrs. Weather is off taking my little sister, Mamba Weather, to school. So she has her pictures today, and she was all up in the morning early, getting ready, looking all pretty. Yeah, because high school pictures, it's gonna be in the yearbook, and it's gonna be, seen by the class for the rest of. They're gonna show their kids the high school yearbook, and yeah, a lot of pressure for her. Oh, have fun at the gym. All right, tell us about your dad. What's the funniest story? I don't know if I know a story that he hasn't told y'all already. I mean, unless he told you about the rain barrel and him getting stuck in it. But I don't know if he would have told y'all that. Miss Kelly, I mean, technically, for a teenager, a little bit. But I got to get up early for college, so might as well start early, right? Oh, it's been a while. So I'm not going to New York anymore. California school threw a lot more money at me, and I was like, I'm going there, less debt. Um, okay, yeah. So I guess some of y'all don't know the rain barrel story. So long story short, when they just got the house, Mrs. Weather and my dad, um, obviously they wanted to, use rain barrels and stuff like that, conserve on water, and my dad got these big, like, not probably bigger than 40 gallons. I don't know. These giant red rain barrels that he kind of hooked up to the gutter and some drainage and rainwater and whatnot would collect. Um, but my dad, being my dad, was like, I want to see if I can fit in this rain barrel. And he got them all lined up on this like wall, like this platform of bricks that he built so that they'd be easier to reach, and gravity, um, but anyway, he gets in the rain barrel as any logical human being would do, and proceeds to get stuck in a rain barrel. Yeah. And so he's like, well, this is a predicament. Um, and then his second solution to get out of the rain barrel is obviously gravity. He looks, he's like, I need to tip this thing over. So next thing he does is he, jerks to the side. The rain barrel goes toppling off the wall. Don't worry, it was like a foot off the ground, so it wasn't bad. Um, Lo and behold, he's still stuck in the rain barrel. And yeah, so my mom chilling in the house, getting things ready, suddenly hears yelling from outside. She runs outside, and there's just my dad in a big red rain barrel with his head sticking out, going, Mrs. Weather, can you lend me a hand there. He did get out. They didn't have to cut him out, thank goodness. But yeah, it's one of the best things that I've ever heard happen to my dad. So yeah. I like that, Mr. Jonathan. A tub of butter could have gotten him out. Very true. Very true. Oil him up and head right out. Yes. Looks like there was a connective issue there for a second, but yeah. So my dad's a fun guy. No mushroom pun intended there, but he does like harvesting them. So yeah, I don't know what else to talk much about. Oh, dads being dads. That statement, yeah, it does start stories. Or someone losing an eye. That is very true, Miss Jennifer. A barreled monkey. That is also extremely true. California. Do I surf? No, but I want to like take some classes or something, or just try it out for the heck of it when I'm in there. So yeah, I am majoring in illustration, Miss Kelly, and I am heading out mid-September. So the thing about the school I'm going to is that it's a year-round program. So you're gonna have like a semester and then like a 2-week break and then another semester. But there's 3 semesters in a year, and that way I actually graduate a year early. So it's not like a 4-year program. It's actually a 3-year program. It's really nice. But yeah. California is a very fun experience. I'm heading to San Diego. Yeah, so that area. But I'll tell all of Dad's funny stories. Let's see, what else does he have? I'm sure he told you about the hand sanitizer project that he attempted to scare our neighbors with, but ended up, as traditional with my dad, blowing something up. San Diego does rock. So I guess I'll tell you that story if he hasn't already. He got the big like water jugs, like the giant ones that you have in like the dispensers that you see in fancy office buildings. He got a hold of one of those. Don't ask me how. Probably from his work at the time. But he, you can put hand sanitizer in them and then light it a flame and it'll whoosh. Um, he planned on doing it, I think, like 8 p.m. just to kind of freak our neighbors out. We're really good friends with our neighbors, FYI. So don't worry, it wasn't like a mean prank, obviously. But he's really good buddies with them, and he was like, "I'm just gonna do this for fun, right?" So he gets the bottle, gets the hand sanitizer, obviously like lights it aflame, and next thing you know, the container blows up. And so he's kind of standing there like, well, I'm either going to get a noise complaint, the cops, or just some very scared neighbors. So it kind of worked, but kind of didn't. And it was just kind of funny watching the bottle implode as he lit it afire. So yeah, that was another very Merryweather story. Good morning, Mr. Schroeder. Let's see. I read that colleges like to see volunteer work on college application. Yes, they do. They do a lot because it says a lot about like the kind of person that they want is that they're willing to put in work where it's not technically required. So it shows that you can like go above and beyond, and they love taking those kind of people into their college. So yeah. What are you hoping to do while out west? Ooh. Do well in college first, obviously, but party or two wouldn't be too bad. No, but I really want to see a lot of the coast. Like I love beaches, and I really like tide pools. I think tide pools are the coolest thing ever because there's like fish and little sea anemones and just everything in this little pool, and it's so cool. They're crystal clear and just gorgeous. I have so many photos from when I went to visit my uncle of these little tide pools. Yeah. Oh, Miss Diana, good morning. I'm so glad he has y'all to keep him grounded. Yeah, he'd probably be pretty wild if we didn't have the family to kind of tie him down. a little bit, you know. Ooh, see the redwoods would be a definitely a really cool one, Miss Kathleen. Let's see. Check out Monterey and Carmel. Ooh, I will definitely then. Yeah, so during those like little in between semester breaks, I'll head up there. California weather is gonna be great. Oh yeah, I've heard a lot about just the incredible weather because it's just in that like perfect spot, you know. You have to go to the beach, the mountains, valleys, and deserts all the same day. I will definitely. Oh, I'm happy to see so much love for San Diego. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little stressed about like a whole new state and getting used to it, but it seems like y'all really love it. Ah, Mr. Ben, I like this question. What's it like having a dad that forages when you're out and about? Okay, so the best way to put this is, have you ever been with a kid or a teenager or just a person that plays Pokemon Go? Just think about that for a second. Like every 5 minutes, it's like, oh my gosh, plant. And don't get me wrong, I love it. But we'll be on like walk somewhere, and we'll just be like in the city even, just anywhere that's outdoors, and all of a sudden, I'm walking, I'm chilling, I'm looking around, beautiful scenery, and then I look around and I'm like, where did Dad go? And I look, and 20 feet back, he's crouching on the ground taking a picture of the plant. It's really funny. But sometimes he'll just go MIA, and I'm like, well, he's somewhere around here taking a picture of a plant. Or he'll physically collect the plant. So if he has a bag on him, he will go ahead and harvest appropriately. But next thing you know, I have my arms full of like baggies, and I'm like, Dad, what am I doing? Like, so yeah, it's Pokemon Go but with plants. He even, ironically enough, wow, he even has these like little Pokestops. Like there's little places around the neighborhood, places around like nature reserves that he goes to a lot, that he has these like spots that he'll stop at for mushrooms usually, because mushrooms are pretty, at least during like a month-long period, they'll grow in relatively the same spot, sometimes even like years. So yeah. Oh, Miss Kelly says I embarrass my kids that way too. Honestly, go for it. Live your best life, because do what you love. Oh, Mr. Michael, so I joined in late. You may have already said I am majoring in illustration. It's underneath the communications design, but what I really want to do with the illustration, and I've heard that they do this at the university, the illustration kids work really closely with the animation and design, and animation and game design kids. So I'll be doing, hopefully, some characters, landscapes, world building. That's just, yes, my dream. On top of, I want to get into a little bit of medical illustration, so it's gonna be cool. Unless she's from Orange County, but I'd give anything for a day in Big Bear Mountain. Oh, I'll have to look at that. Oh, I'm using this Pokemon code so we get to understand. Exactly. Yeah, like, and do what you gotta do, what you love doing. Oh, I've heard a lot about the San Diego Zoo, actually. I was looking through some comments. Um, I wanted to check that out, actually. But yeah, I've heard it's really phenomenal. Yes, a fellow tide pool lover. They're just nature's little like gifts. I love them. Nature has a lot of gifts, don't get me wrong. This is like one of my favorite though. Witnessing, I don't know, the ocean, that like close up. but in a relatively safe environment. Like you don't have to interact with the tide pools. You're not technically supposed to. So you can just watch and like watch everything in motion. It's so cool. So cool. Ooh, my favorite illustrators. I haven't heard of Tasha Tudor yet. I'll look her up. But my favorite illustrators. I guess I'll start with the ones that like inspired my style the most. Are Norman Rockwell and Michael Parks. So as a kid, we had these two art books, and one was a Norman Rockwell like compilation, and one was a Michael Parks compilation. And I recommend that you look up these illustrators because Michael Parks is very realism, but in a very abstract sense. So he does abstract artwork in a really realistic style. So there's a bunch of like angels. There's like combinations of sphinxes. He takes a lot of like Egyptian inspiration. It's really pretty, really beautiful artwork. And Norman Rockwell, the classic American, he has that little bit like exaggerated style, but he likes to portray life. And so my style ended up kind of being like a blend of those two. I like doing fantasy, but it's almost like Michael Parks type themes. And this is what I realized later. It was Michael Parks type themes done in almost a Norman Rockwell style. But yeah, those are like my two favorite. And then I also really like Salvador Dali, who did like the melting clocks. I don't know if you've seen like the mask on the different sticks. That's another one of his really famous ones. The apple in front of the guy, like in a suit with a hat. Yeah, really, really cool artist there. Oh, and Grandma and Grandpa, hi, good morning. So nice to see you. Oh yeah, I'll definitely send pictures to my dad. He'll get so many, so many. Ooh, Catalina Island. I've never heard of that, but so very familiar with Norman Rockwell. Oh yeah, so this is the illustrator, and he's just phenomenal. But yeah, Tasha Tudor was a children's illustrator from her own life. She lived. Oh, Miss Jacqueline Parker. Hi. Mr. Michael, I will definitely look up the Catalina wine mixer. That sounds interesting. Yeah. Awesome. But yeah, I don't know when exactly the group take is, but my dad told me there was a group take, and I think it's happening almost right around now. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. From movie, just funny. Oh, I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't get the reference. My bad. Whoosh. Ooh, boat right out to Catalina. That sounds cool. I'm gonna be on a lot of boats, hopefully. Saw almost ripe prickly pear yesterday. Ooh, nice. 7:50 group take. Okay. We got 7 minutes. We got this. As some of y'all, whoa, my voice. As some of y'all had noted, um, yeah, I'm usually not awake right now, so usually I just hear my dad singing the intro, and then, or just singing, be it happy birthday, and that's what usually wakes me up. So I'm usually up right after. Yeah. Do I eat crickets? A lot of the crickets, at least around here, tend to have parasites, sadly, or else we'd be roasting them a lot more and eating them. But we just don't want to risk that. Yep, for the group take, you just say, I have a mouthful of pills and you're done. That sounds about accurate. Or chonky pills too, but they work. They work. Oh, she illustrated The Secret Garden. Good morning, Miss Evie. I actually loved the book The Secret Garden. That was one of my favorites and kind of shaped like, I don't know, the way I viewed things as a child. But also kind of, it's got some dark themes. So yeah. Oh, I have to do a big nom nom. Okay. Got you for the group take. I'm taking notes. Good practice for college, you know? Can we see your work? Oh, yeah. Oh, artwork. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think what artwork I have. So I have some sketches just kind of always on hand because I tend to sketch everywhere. But let's see if I can. So, and smell the brain pill battle. Will do. Let's sniff. Let me see if. I wonder if. The Secret Garden. Yeah, it's a timeless book. But yeah. My taco! Okay, I'm so happy you called it that. So he says, "Are you taking your Toyota Taco to Cali?" And at the moment, no. We're gonna leave it in Texas, and it's my dad's truck, but we're gonna leave it in Texas and see how I do until December. And then if I'm doing well in December, probably gonna drive it up there, and then I'll probably have it for the rest of college. So that's the plan right now. Closest I ever got to doing art was painting with a twist. Honestly, I was considering working there for a while, but I've heard really good things about it, and I like the concept a lot. Does it say taco on the back? Oh no, sadly it says Tacoma, and I'm not brave enough to like take off the MA, so it's gonna be a Tacoma. But I can call it taco. Y'all can call it taco. We actually have a lot of Tacomas like in the area, and so a lot of times I'll be seeing like different years of the Tacoma, and we'll always kind of wave to the fellow taco drivers. The neighbor's dog is named Taco. That's adorable. All right, 3 minutes, so y'all get a quick view. If I can not show my super messy desk here. Got the coffee. So, whoa, I'm shaking. So this was a sketch I did. It's not finished, obviously. And don't worry, she is wearing it's kind of like a superhero unitard, you know what I'm saying? But there's that. And then it's y'all. Let's see, what else do I have? Oh, this was kind of like an action pose. But yeah, so I really like anatomy. Let's see if I can get this back up here. But yeah, some sketching. Next time, if I ever do this again before I leave, I should try something like just sitting down and drawing with you guys. That would be fun. But yeah, those aren't nearly like the best work I could do. I apologize. Oh, thank you, Miss Laura. That gives me hope. I'm pretty nervous. Oh, there should be a Spider Woman. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all have seen my portfolio already, so. Oh, thank you, Miss Kelly. That means a lot. But y'all like it. Good morning, Bernice. But yeah. Oh, 1 minute until the famous group take. I need to find a bottle so that I can, because I don't take any of the the supplements, but yeah, give me 1 second. All right, guys, we were in luck because I found a brain pill. Thank you. I will do my best to do well out west. Good morning, Miss April. Oh, no. Thank you, Miss Tina. You don't need a when you're young. Aw. That's fair. I actually heard it wasn't good for me to take the brain pill because I'm still developing. So yeah. Have you drawn your dad as a Pokemon hunter yet? Ooh, that is a good question. So ironically enough, I was going through my old artwork and I found a picture that I started of my dad as a Pokemon hunter, and he's holding the ball, or the Pokeball, but I never finished it, and that was from like 2016. So I kind of just and put it away. Oh yeah, and I thought you were going east. Yeah. So what happened was that changed about 3 months ago, and California school was a lot cheaper. I was like, I'm heading there, same degree, and I got family in California too, so hopefully it'll be a good experience. I feel a little safer with people I know in the network there. But yeah, alrighty, y'all. I'm a little bit late, but it's time. Mouthful of pills. I would do it, but I can't take this yet. Group take, yes sir. I don't know if he does a countdown in like a 3, 2, 1 kind of thing. All right, you got a mouthful of pills too. Yes, sir. I'm gonna. Oh, and I'll smell it definitely. Brain pill. Smells like herbs and mushrooms. You know, I'm not gonna lie. That smells a lot like the Italian seasoning, and I'm a little bit. I cook sometimes, so it's like the Italian seasoning, but not, which kind of makes sense. Ah, so there's an end broadcast and sip coffee. All right, all right. Group take can include jelly. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You. Sage is big smell and great. Yes, exactly. I'm glad you know that. Yeah, definitely. In the Italian blend seasoning, sage plays a big part. So yeah. Thank you all so much, Farkleberries. But yeah, thank you guys for being here this morning. It was actually a lot easier than I thought. I was like a little bit scared before this. So yeah. And thank you for the good luck wishes. That means a lot. But yeah, have a great day, everyone. And I guess I will do the sip coffee and end broadcast. So I don't know how my dad coordinates this. He's got a little bit more technical coordination than I do. And have a good day, a very safe weekend to you all. Stay safe, eat lots of plants, do lots of foraging, stay healthy, happy, and do what you love. Play some Pokemon Go with the plants and the mushrooms. Thank you all so much for being here. All right. Yes, party on, dudes. Yes, sir. All right, I'm gonna end broadcast in like 3, 2, 1.